I wouldn't say like,
Yeah, I feel
oh,
like,
because you're getting paid more, then you do everything last. It depends on who you ask. If you ask HR, they'll say no. But honestly, honestly, as an employee, I don't see any harm to it.
and the manager just tanya, are you here to work or are you here for the money?
For the money, obviously.
Obviously, right? Of
Exactly.
course I'm working for money. That's a funny question.
Again, like, if you have a good manager, a good job, if you think it's worth fighting for, then you can stay and try. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of The Money Goal. Today I have Aisha with me again. What's up, Aisha? Hello, hello.
How have you been?
Good.
Okay. Okay. So this week I just wanted to talk about a story that my friend shared with me last
Okay.
week. I went out with her. And okay, so the thing is she has been working in this one company since she finished her internship. So she
Okay.
continued. And
A long time then.
yes, she loves it there lah. The benefits, all she said is great. But she realizes that in her department particularly,
Yep.
people come and go. So there's a lot of new younger people coming into the office.
I feel like these days it's quite common.
I guess.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. Yeah, so they were talking this one time with her colleague. She was in the office for like 2 months. She
As in just joined lah.
Yeah, she
Okay,
just
okay,
joined 2 months ago. So we were talking, and then suddenly she slipped that she's going on a holiday.
Okay.
And she said she can afford that holiday because the company is paying me good. I'm getting like 6,000 a month.
Okay.
And she's like, huh? Because my friend, who I will not name,
Okay.
she said that for the past 7 years that she's worked there, her gaji now is only 4.5.
Oof, after 7 years. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's kind of like, because she's the senior, right? She's training this girl.
So the same position, same seniority?
Position. Yeah, same position, same level. It's just that she is earning 6,000 and she's earning 4,500. But of course, it's not her fault, right?
Yep.
She told me it's not her fault, but
It's not the new person's fault.
it's not the new person's fault. But she can't help but feel like kind of like a resentment. So she started
With jealousy, right?
a
For sure.
little jealous, and
Yep.
also she's wondering like why hasn't her company offered her more?
Yep.
Or a higher position to kind of like increase her salary.
Yeah.
So they were at first when she was when the new girl came in, they usually go to lunch with each other.
Okay.
They will lunch together, or if she needed help, she will ask her, and she will ask her juga.
Yeah.
But now they just she kind of slowly stopped talking
As
to
in your
her
friend
because
lah.
because she
Okay.
feels kind of.
Okay.
She feels like she is being treated unfairly by
Yep.
the company.
Yeah.
So she doesn't know how to navigate,
How to approach
or
it,
how
right?
to approach the situation. Does she say it to her boss,
Yeah.
or does she quit? It's like,
Actually, this one is interesting. I think traditionally talking about salary is a bit taboo, right? In
Yeah.
Malaysia, it's a bit taboo. And I know like HR will say, oh, it's because of these reasons. We don't want people to be demotivated and stuff. But I don't know. What do you think about this? Honestly, for me, okay, it's like if your employee is demotivated, like your friend now is demotivated because you found out someone else is making more, I mean, it's not the fault of people sharing salary. It's the company's fault lah for basically not paying her as much, right? So for me and my friends, actually, we talk about salary quite a lot. So we are quite open about it. We share with each other.
your friends who work with you in your same company, or just your friend?
Okay, so back in when I was working still in a corporate job, right?
Yeah.
So it would be my colleagues that I would just share with.
Really?
Yeah. So we would okay, like we had a group of us lah. Not like I would go around be like, guys, my salary is 5,000 a month. Yeah. No, I wouldn't. Okay. But then like friends, like colleagues, I would share. And then even after we left, I was still friends with some of them, and we would still talk about salary. So the reason we do this is that we at least know what the market is like. So we all work in similar-ish kind of roles lah, in tech companies and stuff. And I think it's good. Because at least, like, if right now I'm earning, let's say 5,000, and I know that my friends in similar positions, similar roles in other companies earning 7,000, then we're like, hey, there are better opportunities out there maybe. So I think it's good. I don't know. What do you think?
For me, right now, we don't really discuss
Like
how much
okay.
we earn,
Okay.
but we know the range of like, okay, like if there's 7 of us, we know the range.
Agak-agak lah. Like,
Agak-agak lah. Macam okay, so basically we all earn between 3 to 7 or whatever. Macam tu lah, the range lah.
Okay. What if a colleague asks you though? Like, hey, I wanna ask my boss for a raise. How much are you earning?
I would just tell, yeah.
You would just tell, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I would just tell.
Same.
I would just tell and check out, oh, you can ask for, I don't know, 10.
Yeah, I feel so. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't really care people knowing how much I earn.
Yeah.
But I feel like for some people also, kalau they work here for like 5 years, 6 years and they're still dapat gaji rendah kan, I feel like it's a bit malu pun ada, no?
Yeah.
It's like a bit, yeah, I feel like they malu to share because, oh, I've been here and you're younger, you're new, but you're earning more. I feel that's kind of like a feeling juga.
I think it happens a lot. So I think back in the days, like our parents' days, or maybe people like one generation above us, some of them are actually like one company man, right? As in they work in one company for their whole career because the company treats them well, they get promoted, increment, they are grateful, everything, they stay there. But I think these days it doesn't really happen. Just because I feel like it's easier to get a salary bump when you change companies. Right, so this goes back to the story of your friend. Like they're doing the same roles, but one person's earning higher. I really believe it's because your friend has been there, like basically since the start.
Yeah.
And this new person just came from another company. So if the company wants to hire this new girl or guy or whoever it is, right, they will have to give an increment to get her in, right? Otherwise she won't join. Yeah. So I think companies and HR do tend to act like that. If my current employees seem like they're content, seem like they're happy, then what's the point of me paying them more? Just leave it at that.
Oh.
Yeah.
So basically, kalau macam like the year's ending, like right now, we're in like September, October now.
Yeah.
You can actually have that conversation with your HR, with your manager about one thing and in salary bump, is it?
Yeah, I would for sure. I used to do that every year. Okay, so I had a very short corporate career. I was working for 5 years, 5 or 6 years. And okay, so I guess this goes back to how your friend can navigate it, right? I actually will bring it up.
Really?
Okay, so one of my
tell us the way.
One of my mantras, right, when I was working was that I wanted to make sure my boss was always uncomfortable. Uncomfortable not in the sense that am I doing my work or not, but uncomfortable in the sense that, oh my god, is he gonna leave or is he gonna stay, right?
Oh.
Okay, so I don't want to show that I'm so content being here because again, if you seem happy, they won't really push for an increment or promotion or stuff, right? They would rather use the budget elsewhere. If I have 2 employees under me now, one is happy, one is threatening to quit, obviously I tell HR I need to give this person because she's going to quit, right? So that's one thing I used to do. And I used to go for interviews at least once a year as well, just to see what's out there and just to see what other companies are offering. So if I'm earning, okay, this is what happened in my first company. I was earning, I think, like 5,008. I did an interview, and then the company was saying, okay, 7,005. So I know, oh, that's a big jump from where I was. Then I decided to go lah. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So those are things that I do lah. Those are things I do. It's the unfortunate truth. I know some people really enjoy their job, their career, their current company, but if you stay and then they, mistreat you in the sense that they don't give you big jumps, that's a choice that you have to make lah. Whether you're willing to sort of sacrifice this, because there will be newer people who come in and then get paid more than you, for sure.
I mean, some ways that you can maybe convince your manager or your HR to increase your salary is, keeping track of what have you contributed to the company, like your achievements, and yeah. It's one way, I feel like.
That's a good, that one you should definitely do.
But
like, you're keeping the receipts. I have the receipts of what I did.
Yeah, this is how much I've done this year.
Assuming you actually did work lah.
And also, I feel like demotivation is one thing lah, because if you know that someone who is new, younger, masuk the company while you're there, you feel like you don't want to do your work anymore. Like, why am I giving you everything when I'm being paid this much? And then you will feel like, oh, this girl can do the job because she's being paid more, right? You will have that kind of
for sure
mentality or fikiran like macam, she's being paid more.
Yeah, so you have that resentment lah. Okay, but one thing I wouldn't do is I wouldn't throw the other person under the bus lah. I wouldn't say like,
I feel
because you're getting paid more, then you do everything lah. So again, it's not her fault, right? They're paying her 6,000 or whatever it is. So I wouldn't do that.
Yan.
I wouldn't bring it up to my boss like, hey, why are you paying this person 6,000, right? But I would definitely bring it up as in like, hey, in a very subtle way. I always do this, very subtle. Hey, I have friends working in similar positions as me, doing similar things in other companies, and they're getting paid more. So, honestly, if this company can't do that for me, then I might have to look elsewhere lah. So you just like say, oh, I have friends, I do salary benchmarking and I'm getting underpaid. Yeah, I would do those things.
So do you think, discussing your salaries dengan you punya colleague is something that is good to do in the office, or will that just lead to, more macam jealousy?
It depends on who you ask. If you ask HR, they'll say no. But honestly, as an employee, I don't see any harm to it. Okay, even if like your friend, she's on the worst end of this, right?
Yep.
Basically. But at least now she knows that she's getting underpaid. Right?
Right.
If the new person didn't tell her she was earning 6,000, she might have just been happily
working.
Yeah, so everyone's earning about the same as me or maybe even less than me, so it's fine. Yeah. But at least now the resentment from a personal standpoint gives her that fire of I need to ask my boss for more, otherwise I need to look elsewhere.
Yeah, otherwise I just leave lah.
Yeah.
Okay.
In that sense, from an individual perspective, I think really it is a good thing.
It's how you control how you act towards after
sure.
finding out.
For sure. Yeah,
they're earning like 2,000 more than me.
Yeah, exactly. So like I said, you don't want to throw them under the bus, but you want to use it as motivation for yourself. I used to be okay, I don't know if I would recommend people doing this, but when I was younger in my first job, I was in a management trainee program and I was super cocky at the time. Okay, I was doing quite a lot.
Don't be
cocky. I was doing quite a lot for a fresh grad associate at the time. Yeah, so I was doing a lot, for an associate. So I told HR, I'm a manager, I'm looking for a promotion because I did X. So like you said, I kept track of everything that I did, right? So I'm looking for a promotion because I did this throughout the last year. If you think I deserve it, then I think you should promote me like now. If you don't think I deserve it, if you think that there are other associates in this company that have outperformed me this year, I will accept that, but I need you to tell me. Is there anyone else in this company that's doing more than me now as an associate? I don't mind. I don't mind if they say, oh, I don't think you did well enough because there's so many other people that are doing better. I don't mind. But I want you to tell me lah. And they couldn't tell me. So they said, okay lah, we'll just give you the promotion then.
Yeah. But I feel like that is one way also to go about the situation. Kan macam, okay, if you feel like I don't deserve to get a salary bump, why don't you tell me how I can improve and contribute more to this company so that maybe next year you'll see, oh, okay, she deserves, the 12,000 raise a month.
Actually, that's a very good point. I tell that to my friends a lot because once they tell you what you need to do, you can hit it and then you say, okay, now what?
Now what?
Exactly. The thing is,
am I not still not getting this?
If there is no list of things for you to do, then your manager can every year be like, you're not there yet, you're not there yet, you're not there yet. They can just keep saying that. That's why you need to be like, okay, tell me exactly what I need to do.
Tell me exactly, Tell me, show me what I have to do, what I can do to prove to you that I'm worth investing in.
Exactly. Yeah, that's a very good point.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's helpful. Yeah. But it's just that whenever you found out, you just don't react towards the person. It's not their fault.
Yeah, exactly.
And also communicate lah, basically.
Yeah.
And
obviously what you don't want is your boss then is like, okay lah, then I'll reduce your salary to match yours.
I've seen on social media.
Really?
There's a few macam, no, I've seen another one that they openly told diorang punya manager that they want a salary raise, and the manager just tanya, are you here to work or are you here for the money?
For the money, obviously.
Obviously, right?
I mean, this is not charity.
Why do I want to do work?
Exactly.
For nothing. Of course I'm working for money. That's a funny question.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so we have some questions, some stories submitted by our viewers.
Okay.
Oh, this is literally what my friend went through.
Is it your friend? She submitted a question.
Maybe.
Just to make sure that this one gets answered. Okay.
I told you the story.
Okay.
The junior who out-earned me. So I'll never forget the day I found out a fresh grad, barely 6 months in the company, was earning more than me even though I had been grinding here for 2 years. I felt humiliated. It wasn't just about the money, it was the thought that my effort didn't matter. For weeks I was bitter and unmotivated, but then instead of sulking, I decided to fight back. I took online courses, attended workshops, and made sure my boss noticed the value I brought in. Within a year, I didn't just catch up, I earned a promotion that put me ahead. So the question is, If you found out a colleague earn more, what upskilling or financial step would you take to boost your own value?
Ooh, I guess upskilling lah. Let's not talk about financial steps because this is not your problem. This is a company's problem. They need to sort it out for you. Yeah. But I wouldn't go and blindly learn anything lah, right? So if let's say I was in marketing, I wouldn't like see this happen and then decide, you know what, I'm gonna learn how to like, program. I want to be a developer now to earn more money. Yeah, I think it doesn't make sense. I think you need to do what will help your career right now lah. So and this depends on you, right? It can be an online course. It can be something completely different. A lot of companies also have like upskilling programs where they'll pay for
Certificates.
you. Yeah, to do all these things. So that's one thing to consider. But again, I would talk to my boss first,
Totally.
right? Ask them what do I need to do to get a promotion. If they think, oh, I don't think you have this skill yet, ask them what skill do I need? How can I get there? At the end of the day, our bosses, I think people need to remember that they are our managers and it's their job to manage you, to basically help you with your growth and stuff like that.
Yes.
Yeah, so I would bring it up.
So if they're not doing a good job,
Then they're not a good manager.
then you
Yeah.
just should leave.
I would leave.
Noted.
I don't know if I've said this before on this podcast, but I think that a good manager at a bad company is better than a bad manager at a good company. I think your manager is extremely important, especially as a fresh grad. Yeah, especially early on in your career.
Next story.
Okay, let's get to it.
The silent salary gap.
Okay.
During a team lunch, the truth slipped out. My colleague, who joined only last year, casually mentioned their salary package. My jaw dropped when I realized they were making almost 1,000 ringgit more than me. The worst part was that I was the one training the person. That night, I went home frustrated. I kept asking myself, am I undervaluing myself or is my company underpaying me? Instead of quitting immediately, I started tracking my achievement, built a portfolio of my work, and even updated my resume. By the time I walked into my boss's office, I had receipts to back me up. A few weeks later, I walked out with a raise. So the question is, what's the smartest move when you discover you're underpaid? Jump ship to a new company or invest in skills that make you worth more where
Ooh,
you are?
I think this one depends on a lot of factors, right? Again, like if you have a good manager, a good job, if you think it's worth fighting for, then you can stay and try. But I think you need to be realistic and think about whether your company can give you the raise and promotion that you want also lah. Because I think when we're talking 20-30% increment, not many companies can give you that. If you stay. And then this will also depend on your industry. If your industry is doing well, or like shipping companies during COVID, during COVID, they were doing so well. Yeah. If you're in that company, you know that there is a very big chance that you will get a good increment, right?
Okay.
Because the company is doing well.
So you have to like tengok the situation also lah, the
Exactly.
situation for your company.
Exactly. You know when like Facebook and all, when they were making so much money, they don't care. They were just, well, you want 20%?
They
Yeah, just take
hire
it. Yeah.
so many people.
AI companies these days, they're growing so much, right?
Yeah.
I don't care. You want 20-30%, take it. But if you're in a company or in an industry that's not doing so well, then of course they're gonna be a lot stricter on budget lah. Any promotion will need to be justified like 10,000 times by the CEO and stuff like that. So you need to consider that as well.
How have you changed the world?
Exactly. Yeah. So that's actually one of the reasons why I left my first job to go to my second job, just because of industry. I told HR during my exit interview, like, honestly speaking, it's not you, it's the industry that you're in. It's just not a growing industry. And I know that you guys cannot give me what I need. And they were just like, okay lah, nothing I can say about that.
Yeah, so it depends on
A few
your
different things
situation.
lah. Yeah. But I would say, don't be afraid to jump company lah. If
Most
that
of
is
the
conflict,
time, the best way is to jump
Correct.
company. Most of the time to say it.
Exactly. Especially if your situation now is not even that good, you don't have a good boss and all, then
Say bye-bye.
don't have the sentimental attachment lah. Just go if you need
Yeah,
to. Yeah.
that's good. Thank you so much for sharing.
Yeah, no problem. Is that all?
Yep.
For the questions? Okay. So I guess to wrap this all up,
Yeah.
if you find out that your newer colleague is earning more than you, first of all,
Come down.
yeah, it's very normal to be jealous, It's very normal to feel a bit of resentment, but don't let it out on them lah, right? It is not their fault. So keep your receipts, track everything that you've done, go speak to your boss. I think that's the first thing. Don't be afraid to jump. And then also, I think the final thing is also reflect on yourself lah, right? Just because someone is younger than you, work less years than you, doesn't mean that you should
You're
earn
not
more.
great.
Yeah.
You're great.
Exactly, yeah. But you need to also think about, maybe they are better than me. Even though they're younger, maybe they are, more skilled than me. So you can also upskill yourself, lah, right? At the end of the day, we cannot just blame everyone else and then we are perfect.
You're perfect.
Yeah, so you need to look at yourself as well, lah. I think that's the final thing. Cool?
Yep.
All right, shout out to my friend Aisha. Hopefully, she gets the bump that she needs
Yes,
and that
I
she
know she's
deserves.
watching.
All right, nice talking to you, Aisha. Again, hope you
Thank
guys
you.
like this episode. See you in the next one.